Hello everyone, my name is Anthony Carbajal. I'm 26 years old and recently I was diagnosed with ALS in January 2014. This is my first time really publicly speaking about it, and for those who don't know what ALS is, ALS stands for amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. Many people know it as Lou Gehrig's disease, and I think people in Europe know it as MND, which stands for muscle neuron disease. Essentially, ALS is a muscle degenerative disease where essentially the signal from my brain, spine to my muscles, that signal fades and weakens and atrophies, and my muscle kind of break down and atrophy away, affecting every muscle in my body. So right now my hands are starting to atrophy. That was my first symptoms: hand weakness, twitching, and it starts off with that and it slowly progresses everywhere. Ultimately, it becomes fatal when it affects your respiratory system. Later stages of ALS, essentially someone with ALS becomes trapped in its own body, kind of completely paralyzed. You can't move, speak. You can still feel, think, touch, but you can't move. And it's a really, really scary disease, which is why not many people like talking about it, and not many people really know about it. It's not very. It's a very rare disease as well. Maybe 1 in every 100,000 people get it, and which is why I'm kind of in front of the camera. I feel a little awkward, to tell you the truth, and uncomfortable being in front of the camera. But I think it's necessary. I need to talk about it, even if it's hard. More people need to discuss what ALS is, even if it's challenging. And I think I could be somewhat of a resource because ALS runs in my family, unfortunately. When I was younger, my mom was a really young single parent, and my grandmother used to watch over us while my mom was working. And when I was in middle school, my mom pulled me out and said that grandma was admitted to the hospital. She's sick. And I didn't know what it was at the time. I didn't realize the ramifications and how devastating this disease would actually be. When I was in high school, my mom was dating this really nice guy named Don, and they were engaged. And 2 months before her engagement, she was also diagnosed with ALS, and it was just completely devastating. The past 4 years or so, I've been helping with taking care of my mom. On the weekends, I would photograph weddings, and on the weekdays, I would edit and hang out with her and help her as needed, and it kind of worked out. And I was kind of her partner in crime and helping her, and doing cooking and helping out as I can. And I never thought that I myself would get ALS. It wasn't even something that I was considering, and especially at this age, and it's scary because I think I know it. So I know its progression. I know how it plays out, and to others, I think it's scary because they don't know. They don't realize there's not very much. Not many people talk about it. There's not very much information, and at times you can feel hopeless, helpless, and just completely scared. And making this video, hopefully, just to let you know that you're not alone. If you are inflicted or you have a loved one that's inflicted, there are other people going through this horrible situation, and we need to be here to support each other and also to become a louder voice. 70 years since Lou Gehrig was diagnosed, nothing, as far as treatment goes, there has been no significant treatment. There's only been one thing. It's just Rilutech. The doctor prescribed this for me. This is the only known potential treatment for ALS, but it costs my insurance company, I think, $400 a day to be on, and they say it's going to increase my life expectancy by like 3 months. which is outrageous. I think it's ridiculous. We deserve much more than that. We deserve much more than a small pill and 3 more months added on to our life expectancy. You know, it's scary, and we can't go through this alone. And I have quite a bit of information as far as caretaking goes, and and also myself now being inflicted. I'm doing everything in my power to research and understand what I'm going through and what you are potentially going through, or a loved one that's going through. And so this is the first of many videos to come. I'm going to fight this, and I need your help. Okay. Try not to cry. You know, this disease is scary, and you know, I want more for myself, but I want to be here longer for, you know, for my loved ones. And it shouldn't be this way. It's hard to talk about, but I need to talk about it. And we deserve something better than a small pill. And so, you know, please stay in touch. Find me on Facebook. Maybe even subscribe to this channel that I'm going to create right now. I'm going to hopefully share everything that I feel like is beneficial for you as either a caretaker or someone that's also inflicted with ALS. But I strongly believe that we're stronger together. And so hopefully my next videos will be more uplifting. I don't think I've fully accepted what I'm going to go through. You know, it's kind of frustrating because all the little twitching that I feel throughout, it's pretty heavy twitching actually, my shoulders and arms, those are the areas that are wasting away, and I just want it to stop. You know, I think that initial moment that I wake up in the morning and there's that moment that I forget that I have ALS for that brief second. I think it's, you know, one of my favorite moments, but then of the day. But it hits me right in the morning, right again. It sucks. It really, really sucks. Right when I feel that my hands are really, really weak, or that twitching right in the morning, we have to do something. And I need to do something not only for myself, for everyone that's going through this. And I need to fight this as well because, you know, I'm scared, but my family is probably even more scared. You know, the friends of my family, I need to show them that even with this disease that I can still live a meaningful life, and that there's hope for them, and that we just need to fight for it. And God forbid that anybody else gets this disease, but if they do, I want to make sure that I pave a better road for them in the future. So thank you for tuning in. Please stay tuned again for hopefully other helpful videos. This is just simply the start of something special, hopefully. Do this hard thing. So, all right, that's enough awkward talk for now.